Join the Central Pacific and build east from Sacramento, California to Promontory, Utah. Sacramento, the capital of California. From here, we'll head east through mining country. There's gold in them thar hills. We'll have to cross the Sierra Nevadas. That means lots of tunneling and blasting through the mountains.
To Sacramento! We're off! Welcome to Engine HQ. I'm Jack. Got my steam-powered map. Got my train of thought journal to keep track of all the money I make. Got everything I need except the golden spike.
Not so fast, Jack. We may never win the golden spike. Haven't you seen the paper?
Golden spike stolen!
A mastermind has stolen the golden spike and has hatched a plot to sabotage our railroad. The mastermind has hired 6 of the meanest outlaws in the West to do his dirty work. I'll work on solving the mystery of the golden spike.
And I better start building this railroad. Dream Team? We've hired 3 of the wiliest Wild West heroes to help us out.
My name's Jane, Calamity Jane.
I'm Mountain Man James Beckworth. Call me Tomahawk.
And I'm Wild Bill Hickok, the Prince of the Pistoliers.
Now, let's get building.
I'll be in here if you need me.
My steam-powered map works with spectral light filtered in from outside. Manometers, chronometers, receptor lenses, and, well, who cares? It works. From here, I do all the planning engineering for the railroad. All right. We're building from Sacramento, California on the left to Promontory Point, Utah in the middle. To bail on this awesome responsibility, click the exit arrow. If you're puzzled, use the question mark. Here's your train of thought journal. Keeps track of the money you earn, your ranking, and a whole lot more. If you want to see how the competition is doing, click on the milestones on the other side of the map. I'm back here, don't forget. Turn around by clicking on the side of the screen. It's always best to start at the beginning. And this is your train of thought journal. It tracks your progress. Come back here to see how much money you've made and what your ranking is. The more money you make, the higher your ranking. Watch out though, if you go bankrupt, your ranking may go down. I'll keep all the information on how you're doing here on the company page. Let's hope you make it to Chief Engineer. Click on the tabs to check out the other pages in the journal. This is the engineering section of the journal, where you can bone up on what it takes to build the railroad. This is the geography section of the Train of Thought journal. Information on the land, the animals, and the people you'll come across in the West is just a click away. Here's where you can find out about the good guys, the Dream Team, and the bad guys, those ornery outlaws. Just click on the person you want to learn about. The crew. The crew. The crew. The crew. The crew. It's always best to start at the beginning. And that's Sacramento, California. We need to build all the way to Colfax. All set.
Now they're probably trying to entice people to come.
I'm kind of in favor of building the railroad here. If we can connect to their railroad, that means more traffic for us. We transport more people, more supplies.
Place where a river may or may not run depending on conditions.
The American River has marshy banks on both sides. These marshes go a good way inland, so any bridge you build will need trestle.
Crisis! More of your workers are leaving for the mines. You must decide what to do. Come on, Dream Team, don't fail us now!
I say hire workers from China. Once the other workers get to
hard. The other workers grumble, but calm down before long. Calm down before long. Calm down before... Colfax! The first leg of the Transcontinental Railroad is complete.
Schuyler Colfax, the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, came all the way to visit from Washington, D.C. Everyone was so happy, they named the town after him. Psst, there's a rumor brewing that Schuyler's involved in a railroad scandal.
It's a steep ride up, but we're here in Truckee. I think I'm getting altitude sickness. It's now 1868. Getting through the Sierra Nevadas took our workers much longer than any of us expected. The UP is way ahead of us. Oh, playing possum, I see. It's now 1865. The Civil War rages on. The city of Atlanta was burned to the ground last year.
The mastermind hides his tracks well, but everyone we're looking for knows something about him. That's where this steam-powered interrogator comes in so handy. It's the perfect device for people who don't want to talk. Just remember, though, a person is innocent till proven guilty. Geronimo wouldn't be caught dead doing the mastermind's dirty work, but he may have information we could use. Jesse James calls himself the most famous outlaw in the West. Guess what? He may be right. One thing's certain, though. Everyone we're looking for has information we need. Let's leave the engineering to Jack and the interrogating to me, shall we? Speaking of Jack, he's back there, through that door. You can go there anytime you want. I'll stay here and handle these tough guys. Whenever you capture an outlaw, click on the wanted poster and the villain will appear in the jail cell. Click on one of the question words and I'll get down to business. If we trick them into talking, they just may give us clues. There's a secret weapon at my disposal if you know where to look. It's helium. Don't forget, we're trying to figure out who the mastermind is who stole the golden spike. Anytime we get a clue, I'll record it here in the Train of Thought Journal. After you capture and question all the outlaws, it'll be time to guess who the mastermind is. One of these men is the mastermind who stole the golden spike and hired the outlaws to sabotage our railroad. Every time we get a clue, I'll record it here in the Train of Thought Journal. Click on a mastermind to look at the clues. I'll list the clues we get for each question word. Click on the question words to compare the clues to the information we have on each mastermind. If all clues for this question word match the information for that question word, put a check mark in the box. If all 4 boxes are checked, you can bet you found the mastermind. You can't guess who the mastermind is until you have all the clues. The suspects. Steam-powered interrogator all fired up. So which one's the mastermind?
The crew!
Outlaw So, which one is it?
The crew! The crew! The crew! The crew. The crew.
I'm fired up.
Congratulations! The first leg of the railroad is finished. Now it's on to Truckee. There's outlaw sabotage in Sacramento,